There is an absolutely beautiful sunset going on over there. We're not here for sunsets tonight, we're here for something else, so let's keep walking on. And luckily for us, the red flag isn't flying tonight, which means we can wander onto these firing ranges and photograph what we need to tonight. One of the things I really enjoy about astrophotography is the beautiful places it takes you to. So I'm going to do a quick 360. Hopefully you can see the views. You've got the beach down there, and back round to the way I've come. The sun's set over there now, so we'll keep marching on towards our destination for the night. I'm in an absolutely beautiful spot. I've got the Isle of Portland over there in the background. What I'm going to photograph tonight is just over there. I'll swing the camera around in a minute because there's a beautiful scene down there with some yachts harboured in a bay here, moored up in a bay. Yeah, harbour, moor, bay, whatever. Anyway, it's beautiful. Right. Hopefully you can see pointing finger, out of focus pointing finger probably. 3 yachts harboured down there, 3 yachts moored down there in the bay. It's an absolutely beautiful scene. I hope there's enough light for you to still see. This is what I've come to photograph tonight. This old World War II pillbox here that's clinging to life on a cliff edge. I scouted out this location about 4 or 5 months ago, and hopefully tonight we can get the Milky Way, if not directly upright behind the pillbox, at least at an angle over that way. I might have to do a panorama to get what I need, but I'm going to do some experimental shots and just check before we settle in to wait for the Milky Way. So while I wait for it to get properly dark, and astronomical darkness isn't until after 11 o'clock tonight, I've got a bottle of cider and I'm going to enjoy that. Cheers. Oh, that's really good. It's worth the walk here just for that alone. I'm all set up for my first shot, so while we wait for the Milky Way to rise, what we're going to do is a simple 20-minute long exposure to get some star trails of the pillbox above me here. You can't see the pillbox, but I've got the camera set up right in the middle of it, so it's like right in there, central, and the pole stars set up here, so I should get some nice trails around it. So I'll set this exposure going. I've got a 20-second timer on, so when that's going I'll turn off the other lights so that they don't affect my exposure. So let's get going. And I'm going to time this exposure on my stopwatch to get the 20 minutes I need. So I'm going to turn out my video light now and pitch us into darkness and get my stopwatch going. Get comfy. I'm all set up for my next shot here, so let's turn the camera on. We're going to go for a 15-second exposure, ISO 6400 and f2.5, and what I'm going to do is stack a set of 9 or 10 images. What I've done, I doubt the camera will pick them up, but I've put some lights in and around the size of this pillbox here, so hopefully we can get a bit of light on there. So we'll go on to the menu. Right, we're on the 20 second self timer, and we're going to do 9 shots. And I'm just going to check the lens isn't fogging up. Seems okay. So we're going to go okay that, and off we go. Right, while that's going, I'm going to turn my video camera light off so that doesn't mess up my exposure. 20 seconds seems like a long time. I've moved further up the hillside now, so I'm looking down on the pillbox. I don't know whether you can see the lights of the boats that are moored in the bay below. But I'm going to try and capture a scene with pillbox, boats, bay, Milky Way. So let's get that going. Turn out my video light again, so that's not ruining my exposure, although it shouldn't really be reaching all the way down there, but there we go. Alright, that's that off. Turn my headlight off as well. And bleep 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 bleep. Go. Well, I've had an absolutely brilliant night down here. I don't know whether I've got the shots that I wanted or the shots that I imagined I would get when I was at home. There's a bit of a mist in the air, and I think it's actually like blocking out some of the stars in the Milky Way core. Nevertheless, I had a fantastic night. It's probably the first real night I've had shooting the Milky Way this year. This year's been an absolute washout as far as astrophotography goes. But on the flip side of that, I did catch the Northern Lights, which were absolutely incredible, so I can't really complain. I've got to get going because I've got an hour's walk back to the car and then an hour and a half drive home, and there's a few spots I might stop off at on the way back to the car and just get try and get a Milky Way selfie or a photograph of my cider bottle with the Milky Way core behind it, maybe something like that. Anyway, if I do that, I'll put the shots up next. So thank you for watching and see you again soon. Bye.